My name is Dion. I've known Marcus for about 3 to 4 years now. I'm from Texas. Yeah, that's about it.
Look at that.
So, do I consider the friends that I have met online to be as real as a friend that I know in person? Yeah, I consider them to be a real friend. I mean, regardless of if I see them physically or not, there's still the relationship there that I have with them, and whether or not I just meet up with them online or in real life, I'm still, hanging out with my friend.
My name is Sean. I live in Georgia. I've been playing video games since, as far as I can remember, really, since I want to say I was 3. I can remember the first game that I ever played on the PlayStation 2. Do I consider my online friends real friends? Of course I do, definitely. I want to say the Brotherhood gaming group, I guess. I was one of the quote-unquote founding fathers, and since then, I want to say that was 3, maybe 4 years ago. I've actually lost count. The group chat's so old. People have come and gone out of the group chat. I mean, at one point, we were like 40 people strong, and then in the group, we've had people splinter off into sub-factions where like only these people would play Call of Duty and only these people would play like Destiny. Destiny was a huge thing. Even I got into that for a little while, even though Destiny was never really my thing, especially when Destiny 2 dropped. But yeah, we've been up for ups and downs. I know I've had real deep conversations with a lot of people, especially you, Marcus. You're the only one I've ever met in real life when I took a random trip down to Florida just to eat some ramen.
So over time, it became more than that. I consider them my closest friends. They've been with me through some bad parts of my life. They've been with me through getting out of the military, out of relationships, to now being with my fiance. And I've also been with them through some of the biggest points of their lives. Adelaide was born, Marcus moved to a whole other state across the country. So yeah, I'd consider them to be not only my clan, but my family. One of the best memories I've had with my online friends was when we all got together on Titanfall 2, which is an older game where most of us have met. So we all got on it and basically just was just having all kinds of fun. We was just talking, basically catching up with them, laughing, killing each other. It was pretty fun.
The day Apex Legends dropped, dude, it's like Apex Legends, which is a splinter off of Titanfall, so it's the OG meeting place for all of our friends. But like the group chat just blew up. There was a video chat where it was like, I swear it was like 25 of us trying to jump on one messenger group chat, and like all of us splintered into different teams in Apex Legends. Like there's no way some of us weren't in the same game. And we played together for like a collective 2 hours, all of us across the United States and like Canada and like wherever the hell some other people that I don't even know in the group were, and we played for a couple hours. A lot of us have had ups and downs. We just kind of use it as an event when we talking to each other through either the group chat or hopping in game and just forgetting about life for a second and just murking some people on old games like Titanfall. I remember talking, it was my girlfriend at the time, it's now my wife. I was talking to her about wanting to do some kind of memorabilia. I had an artist, I think I used Fiverr, and it was some like Indonesian guy who barely spoke English, but I saw he was really good at drawing like mechs. And Titanfall was the first game that we really grouped up together in. Once that piece of art came back, it made me really happy, and I have it saved, but I haven't yet been able to print it out and frame it, or else they would know if I did. I'd send it to the group chat, but it's one of my favorite things that I have.
There's a lot going around saying that video games causes violence or people to be violent. I wholeheartedly disagree. I feel like if there are violent people playing video games such as Call of Duty or GTA, they'd be more drawn to violent video games. But the violent video games doesn't necessarily cause them to be violent. There's already something wrong with them, something going on with them, and they're just drawn to violent video games. Will I ever grow out of gaming? I mean, I'm over here drinking a glass of wine. That's pretty mature. No, but no, I don't think I'll ever grow out of it. And I feel like if anybody ever said they like you need to grow up, stop playing video games. I mean, like to me, I don't really see that much of a difference between sitting down watching TV or sitting down playing video games. It's whatever makes you happy at the end of the day, whatever entertains you. So will I ever grow out of playing video games? No, I don't think so. At least I hope not.
Will I ever grow out of gaming? I came out of the womb with a PlayStation controller in my hand. The first game I ever played, Grand Theft Auto Vice City on the PlayStation 2. My dad would get somewhere and then he would spawn a tank for me, hop in it, and then he'd hand me the controller and I would just go ham. I don't know what it was that I thought was hilarious, but I started from there. I've had a 64, I've had a Sega Saturn, every chance I've ever gotten, my free time, my escape from life is video games. When I was in the army, I didn't really see anything, but it was a pretty toxic place for me, and I was not in a good place. And video games, especially with the homies, was a really good escape. It really helped. I was in a real bad place, and I could just forget. I could pretend I was the hero of some other world, or like me and the homies would jump into some mechs and fist bump each other and really screw things up. I want to say growing out of video games isn't ever going to happen. As long as I still got two hands, hell, one hand, I'm going to be playing video games. I come home from work, I pour myself a little Jack and Coke, fun on that headset, and it's definitely how I relax. And I don't think there's ever going to be a way I'm growing out of it.